Well, hey, good morning. It's Thursday, May 25th, and I'm a few seconds early, but here we go. I want to welcome you all to Willow Creek Springs live stream. I'm Joe Grumbine, founder of Willow Creek Springs, and today we're going to talk about pet products and pet sensitivities. And, this is a huge topic that we can talk about forever. Um, but we got a question earlier today about pet drops. And so that was the reason that I wanted to really talk about this initially. So, Willow Creek Springs makes CBD drops, regular CBD drops, simple formula. It's MCT coconut oil, um, peppermint oil, and CBD. Three simple ingredients put together in a special way with what we say is love and intention. There's a lot to that, but that's not what this is about. The client wanted to know I got a dog, and the dog needs these drops. Is it okay? And so that gets to the point of peppermint. Um, and I wanted to talk not just about peppermint, but I wanted to talk about plants that dogs are sensitive to. Just like human beings, just like everything else, there are compounds, there are plants, there are foods that some animals are sensitive to, and there's some that most animals are sensitive to. And the deal is with peppermint, I did a little bit of research when we originally began making these formulas. And then I did more and more research as certain indicators came up, like peppermint. And here's the deal: dogs are pretty much sensitive to peppermint. If they get too much of it, it can cause an irritation of the mouth and nose, vomiting, diarrhea. So they're sensitive to it. The question is, if they go near peppermint, are they going to erupt into violent puking and diarrhea? Probably not. If they have a little bit of it, are they probably going to do this? Might they not be sensitive at all? Yeah, absolutely. So the question is, if somebody needs something that might be a little irritating, what do you do? Well, my thoughts is what I do for myself. Wait, hold on, I forgot my disclaimer. Everything that we're talking about right here is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a medical professional. I am not giving medical advice. I'm just sharing my experiences with you as a formulator and somebody who has spent a lot of time working with plants and natural compounds. And I'm encouraging you to investigate, research, and find out for your own the truth as it applies to you. And that's maybe a little different from what you're used to hearing, but I'm not here to sell you anything. I'm here to show you what I've learned and hopefully cause you to think more and create a better life. Just like we were saying, peanuts. When I was a kid, peanut allergies came up one time in my entire life. Today, they don't serve peanuts on airplanes because of how many people are allergic to it. When I was a kid, nobody knew about gluten. Gluten was the stuff that made everything taste good. Gluten was the stuff that made everything gooey and delicious. Nobody ever got sick from it. Nobody knew it existed. Now today, gluten free, this and that, and the other thing. Um, Maybe it's because we've learned more. Maybe it's because we're exposed to more things. Animals are the same. Animals are currently exposed to more toxins, more harmful situations and environments than ever before. Might that cause more problems? Absolutely. When I was a kid, I never heard of a dog getting cancer. Today, I've seen dozens, hundreds of dogs probably that have gotten cancer. Um, I don't know. It's a thing. That being said, your responsibility as a pet owner, as a caretaker of other lives, pay attention to what you're giving your animals. Sometimes there's combination issues, problems with more than one thing being put together at the same time. Sometimes it's a single allergy. If you give your animal something new, pay attention to them. They can't talk, but they do talk. And if you're in tune with your animal, definitely those things will happen. Um, so the point is, I wouldn't recommend giving your pets drops with peppermint, but I also wouldn't think that by its own nature, because I have in some cases done it because I just thought the thing that I had to give the animal was more important than um, the possible sensitivity. Never had a problem. Um, Remember, the peppermint amount in any of our drops is about 1%. And then you think about how much drops are they getting in a dropper full relative to the CBD that they would be getting. Very small amount. Um, it's probably not likely to cause a problem. Uh, I looked at another bunch of things. People think dogs are sensitive to this, that, and the other thing. We know chocolate. Keep them away from chocolate. Turns out they're highly sensitive to salt. Um, and onions and garlic are also very toxic to dogs. So, what's the lesson there? Don't feed them people food. Our people food is full of salt and onions and garlic and chocolate sometimes. Uh, make sure if you're taking care of your dog, feed them the food that's good for them. Keep away from things that are highly toxic. Also, hops. Turned out hops are highly toxic to dogs, which is kind of strange because I know a lot of dogs really like beer. Not that I would feed my dog beer, but I know a lot of people who have. Getting into some of the other pet products that we have, I'm not going to go too deep into this because I will talk about the other products in other lives. But this is the product that we make for pets. This is the same oil as this one, only it's not flavored. It has no peppermint in it. And we make it in two different potencies. There's a 350 and a 1000 for obviously for dogs that are smaller or larger or any land animal. We say we've used these things for chickens, horses, cats, uh, goats, any kind of mammal or bird generally. I don't know about reptiles. I don't know. I don't. We had an iguana one time. I think we used some topical on him, but not internal. Another product we have is nose and paw balm. Remember, we're getting into summertime. Sidewalks get really hot, and people walk their dogs on a hot sidewalk, and they could cause a lot of problems. Those pads are strong, but they're not that strong, and they will burn. We also have a hot spot ointment. This stuff is amazing. Not just for hot spots, any kind of irritation, cut. It just is a rapid healing ointment. Really helps out. Finally, we have a wound care spray, kind of like a natural Bactine sort of a thing. Remember always when using natural liquid products, shake well before using. We do not use chemical emulsifiers, and sometimes a little separation happens. Always shake well to get good homogenization when you're using a natural product. You'll be glad you did because you'll get the best out of it without any of the natural or the dangerous chemicals. Okay, so that's the end of the topic here. I'm going to get to some other questions that have come up. I want to make some announcements in the month of May, and we're going to take it into June. We've made some offerings where we're allowing general public to access our
Bobby R.
wholesale. Of course, people always call while I'm in the middle of doing this. Our wholesale things. Generally, we require a 25 unit minimum order. Right now, we're waiving that. So we're giving some opportunities for the general public to come in and give us a try. Contact me, direct message, or email, no problem. Also, we really support our representatives. We do not have a store. We don't have retail website. We have representatives and distributors only. And so, if somebody's thinking about starting a business, we're not an MLM company. We have great products. We stand behind our products, and we offer training. We do. We have an online training course, and we also have team leaders and special sessions where reps can get special training. And also, we support you guys. We're going to be actually coming out in Santa Ana this weekend on Saturday to support a grand opening of a shop called Botanica Santana. And we support our reps personally. We're going to be bringing a couple of baskets of products out there as a gift, and just show some love. So again, if you're thinking about starting a business and you want to get involved with a company that really is real people, I'm one of the people that is behind this, and I'm out here every day talking to you guys and in interacting and making myself available along with the products. I don't know a lot of companies that do that. Yeah, more and more, maybe there is. I just want to remind you that we've set up a healthy living community. That Willow Creek Springs is all about better living through natural methods. Holistic remedies is what we make. We support sharing of information, community, general health. We're all about that better quality of life. So we have wcsblog.com is a website where we have a blog, a podcast, a forum. It's all about healthy living. Small businesses encouraged to come in and tell us about what you're doing, as long as it's connected to healthy living. We have dozens of podcast guests already, and we've only been at this for a few months. Some great guests, some great topics. And the blog, we encourage people to participate. Again, healthy living, it's a big topic, but it affects all of us. Finally, we support a number of nonprofits. Willow Creek Springs has supported the Human Solution International for almost 15 years. We've supported a number of pet nonprofits, food distribution, veterans, a number of different groups. Right now, we're really going after support of Gardens of Hope, and we're connected to it as well. We've been a big sponsor. We're supporting their takeoff, but they produce microgreens as a fundraiser, and their mission is to provide therapeutic horticulture and education through gardens and nature to those in need. And so the idea of people learning and participating in getting themselves better just by being out in nature and working with plants and food and medicine, man, it's what we're all about. So the Gardens of Hope now has a microgreens fundraiser, and we are supporting that. So we're actually going to be carrying live, fresh cut microgreens here in our office in Lake Elsinore, and we also will be assisting in coordinating deliveries in the local area. So anywhere probably within 15, 20 miles of Lake Elsinore, we'll be able to deliver these microgreens. Today, currently, there are sunflowers, buckwheat, and radish microgreens available. We're going to be talking more and more about microgreens, super nutrient dense, vitamins, minerals, fiber. They're incredible. I just really got introduced to them the beginning of the year, and we started growing them and participating in this project, and been eating them every day, getting to know them, love them. So anyways, I think that's it for now. Not sure, we didn't have a lot of people joining us today, but I will hopefully you'll catch it on the rerun, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks for being here. Oh, crap. That is funny. So I just did this on YouTube thinking we were going live already, and I'm going to go ahead and do it again because I was tripping because it looked like nobody joined us. And it looks like Cassie's here. Oh my goodness, my lovely daughter Shannon is here with us today. Well, welcome. This is live with Willow Creek Springs. I'm Joe Grumbine. I am one of the founders and formulators with this company. And today I'm doing this for the second time, so I'll probably be better at it. We're going to talk about pets and sensitivities and their issues with pet products. I had a client reach out to me this morning about our drops and were they okay to give to a dog? Well, by our drops, we were talking about these regular drops. And these drops are simple formula. They're made with peppermint oil, MCT oil, and CBD. Well, the peppermint is actually pretty irritating to dogs. You don't want to give your dogs peppermint, but if it's in a small amount and your dog's not that sensitive, it's probably going to be okay. Disclaimer, I am not a medical professional. I am not a doctor. I'm not giving you medical advice. I'm just a guy who works with plants, has for many, many years, and I'm here to share my my stories and my experiences. And